Did y'all know that there is a pandemic going on like right now? Right now. It's fake ass following can't think for myself as people. It's really a pandemic, y'all. I'm getting dizzy. Now, here's the latest topic that I heard about. Wanye was a predator when he was dating Brandy at 16. He was at like 22. Why do people pretend to have amnesia? When I was 16, I was dating guys in their 20s. When I was 16, all the girls I went to school with was dating older guys. Like, yeah, you had some school couples, but it was very, very normal. And our parents didn't have anything to say about it. I mean, I am really, really taken aback how people are pretending that this era never existed. Don't forget, my grandmother's era, they were getting married at 14 and 15 and 16 and already starting to have children. Why are we acting like this is like, oh my God, he's a predator? Like, stop. Please stop. I understand that times are changing and laws change and stuff like that, but it wasn't that long ago that 14, 15, and 16-year-olds were dating and marrying. Can you take care of her and her children? Then you go ahead and you take her and take care of her and her children. What's so hard to understand about that? That was just my grandmother's era. Like, no one ever spoke against younger girls dating older guys. That was just not a thing. I'm so confused. Why y'all sitting up here pretending like this is the most horrible thing in the world that she was 16 and he was 22? And think about it, y'all. Laws change. And when laws change, most of the time, it's on some bullshit. Because we all know that all laws don't make sense. They just don't. And until they can find a way to make money, some things are going to be illegal. The minute they find a way to start making money from some stuff, just like they did with marijuana. You know how many people got locked up for marijuana? And then all of a sudden, when they realize, oh, we can tax, we can do this, we can do this, how we can make money. Okay, let's make it legal, and then make them get licenses, and then we're gonna charge them. Listen, y'all, stop being so gullible and goofy. Now think about it. Back then, you had families, you had households that pretty much stayed households, stayed more together than the households now. Before the welfare system and all that stuff took over, these women would get married to these older men. These older men would protect them and guide them, care for them and their children. And they had nothing to worry about. They had a home. Their children were clothed and fed. Everybody worked together. I mean, I'm just. What if they changed the laws? Because let me tell you something. First of all, first and foremost, I could never ever support a pervert. I would never ever support pedophilia. I myself am a victim of child molestation. I was 9. Okay, that's a child. When a young adult turns 15, 16, and it varies with age, because some children may not be ready at 15. Some children are ready at 14. Everybody's different. But in my personal opinion, 15 and 16, you have free will to. You're gonna do it anyway. You're going to do it. So if you feel that you're attracted to an older guy, I don't understand what is the issue, especially if this person is genuinely interested in you and genuinely wanted to care for you. I'm really, really confused because the laws that allowed it back then, it wasn't that long ago, and there was more stable homes then too. What if the laws were changed to say, oh no, you need to be within your age group because the guy in her age group can't support her and she's going to be more dependent on the government? Let's make it illegal for older men to take to marry and be with younger women because there's too much stability here. We need to destabilize this. We ain't making no money off of these mothers because they're taken care of. They have time to think. They have time to be more independent. We can't have that. We need her with a young goofy who can't get a job yet. And not saying there's anything wrong with being with a person your age, but also don't make it a man who wants a younger woman who is obviously ready to be with a man if it's consensual. 15, 16, you are absolutely uh, able to make a decision of who you want to sleep with. Absolutely. This is and don't come to me talking about no child bride stuff because I'm not talking about a child. I'm not talking about a baby. I'm talking about a young adult, 15 and 16 and up. Okay, 15, 16. I didn't start being sexually active until I was 16. But some of the girls I went to school with, man, they were at it at 12, 11. I mean, bro. I probably was the last virgin, the last one. Like, literally. I was being teased because I was a late bloomer because it was more, my family was more religious. Um, but even the other girls in the church were on it already. They were all like, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. They were already on it. And I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God. I was shell shocked. But everybody at their own pace. But at 16, older guys approached me. I mean, I started off with somebody at school, like a guy my age. But after that relationship, older guys, yes, they approached me. 22, 26. I mean, this was a thing. This was a thing. I don't understand why y'all acting like, oh, just why y'all so fake? Why are y'all so fake? Like, oh, he's a pedophile. 16 and 22 is not a pedophile. 16 and 26 is not a pedophile. Even if she was 16 and wanted to date a 30-year-old, she has a choice of who she wants to be with. She has a choice. If she wants to be with someone who she admires, she looks up to, she feels is established in life, what is wrong with that? Some girls are just more advanced in the mind. They know what they want for their lives. And maybe they don't want to catch the bus with their boyfriend. It's okay if you do. Some girls don't. I mean, why is that hard? I am so confused. I am really confused. Why y'all so fake? I mean, just stop. Just stop. Stop following everything you hear and just stop. I mean, you can't erase the past. Like, literally, this was a thing. And it probably still is a thing. Just people just feel crazy talking about it or being open about it because of the laws now. But the laws are stupid. Those laws are stupid. If a girl or a boy are 15, 16, 17, 18, they have a right to choose who they want to sleep with. I don't care who they are. They have a right to choose who they want to sleep with. Y'all ain't supposed to be choosing who they sleep with. Y'all gonna be on my head, but I don't care. Because I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be fair. Because the shit just don't make sense. And stop trying to drag Wanye name. And like, I don't know him personally, but don't drag him for that. Like, that's stupid. Because it literally was a thing and nobody had shit to say about it back then. Like, literally, that was a thing. Even with R. Kelly and Aaliyah. I don't remember the age, but I think Aaliyah was over 15. I think she might have been 15. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but if she was gonna be with somebody, and that's who she chose to be with, that's just who she chose to be with. Because, listen, I mean, y'all just being so weird, dude. Y'all being weird. I can understand a younger generation saying, "Oh, that's weird," because they don't know, they didn't live through that era. I've lived through that. I've lived through that. See my grades, y'all. That was normal. Stop trying to make things something that they're not. That's all I'm saying.